Hey yo, what's going on guys? Welcome to a new video, and today we're going to be talking about 10 things that the next classic Sonic game needs. If you like the video, make sure to like, comment, favorite, subscribe. Anyways, as you guys know, Sonic Mania did very well in sales, reviews. It pretty much overall was just a masterpiece of a game, and everyone loved it. So Sega would be insane to not make a Sonic Mania 2 or another classic Sonic game. It's safe to say that we're probably going to get this game in the future. It may not be the 30th anniversary, but it's probably coming soon. Anyways, let's get right into the list. At our number 10 spot, we have keeping the lives in the game. You may be wondering, like, whoa, keep lives in the game? What do you mean? Do people want to remove lives? Actually, yes, critics and many other people want lives removed from the next classic Sonic game because they felt like Sonic Mania was too challenging. I'm gonna get into that in a second. But still, some of these people did not realize that retro games tend to kick you in the caboose a little bit when playing. I do not want lives to get removed because it adds an aspect of challenge, which new players, they may be dying a lot, and that's the only time where lives is even useful because, you know, if you're experienced, lives will just stack up. But if you're a new player, lives will just start going down and you'll die, and it only affects new players pretty much. But that's the thing. That's how new players get better, by dying and learning from trial and error. That is how new players get better. And it's like everyone is losing their minds with these games recently with Pokemon, Borderlands, and even Sonic Forces, thinks the game should just keep getting easier and easier every single... I just don't get it. Stop making your games easier. I also wanted to say that Sonic Mania is literally the easiest classic Sonic game out of the classic Sonic game genre. If you're struggling with that game, that's good. That means you're learning. Eventually, you're going to become really good at the game. You're going to be able to run through that game like it's nothing. You can play that game in like 2 hours and completely beat it. You know, like a professional, like yours truly. Me. Matt has no cuts. It's weird saying my name, but I am. That's what some people don't understand. If you keep dying from a game, learn from trial and error. If the game just gives you free handouts and you go through it and beat it easy, you learn nothing, you don't even become a better player, and you don't get as big of a connection with a game as you would with a challenging game. Because if you beat a challenging game, the connection is unreal, you feel so accomplished. But if the game is easy like Sonic Forces and you go through it and it only has one hard level and that's classic Sonic, it's hard for all the wrong reasons, then you're really not going to learn anything, you're not going to have a connection with the game. Anyways, enough of that rant. Let's get into our number 9 spot, which is a new art style. It's not necessary, but I want the sprites to change a little bit. As everyone knows, every classic Sonic game has its own unique sprites, so maybe this game should have its own unique sprite. It's not necessary, but again, it's kind of interesting, and it would be kind of weird if they left that out. Maybe even show some evolution in the sprites, like giving Sonic his golden buckle on his shoe. Now, this is kind of a jump, but maybe give him green eyes in the game, you know, show a little bit of, how do you call it, evolution from classic to modern Sonic. Let's see a little bit of that. Or maybe in the game, he starts off with black eyes and grows to have green eyes by the end of the game. That'd be an interesting evolution of gameplay. Imagine that, you get to see your character change over time in the game. That would be so cool, people would go crazy. For our number 8 spot, we have a level creator. Now, this is something that I added to the list for fun. I guess it would just be nice to see added. I don't expect the level creator to come out with the next game. That's a little bit of a stretch. But if they weren't going to release another game as just a level creator, I guess I'd be fine with that. I still prefer another game, but if it's a level creator, I'd be satisfied. It's pretty much infinite content, and a level creator, you can't really go wrong with that. Everybody's been asking for one. Well, not everyone, but, you know, a significant amount of people. I'd say it'd make fans relatively happy. I don't know if it'd make them as happy as, say, another sequel to the classic Sonic series, but it's pretty good. We get to create our own levels. That's awesome. Honestly, it would be nice playing some fun, challenging levels on a live stream where I just completely cry my eyes out as I get tortured on a Sonic level creator. I know a lot of people have been asking for this, and it could be kind of like a rival to Mario Maker, but I don't really see this happening, and plus, everyone would call Sonic out on this being a copy of Mario Maker. Everyone would call him out on it, even though there were so many people who asked for it, and I can guarantee you the same people who asked for this is going to call them a copy for, you know, copying Mario Maker. But you know what? Who cares? Who cares who copies who? Anyways, for our number 7 spot, I have a simple one, and it's that we should not call this game Sonic Mania 2. I honestly don't think Sega will, because they don't really do sequels to games anymore, but still, I really don't want a Sonic Mania 2 as the title. We should call this game something new, something original, call it something like Sonic Discovery. As you guys know, that was the original name for Sonic Mania, and I've seen a lot of people talk about wanting this to be the next title, because, you know, Sonic Discovery ain't half bad of a title, and it has some history, it has some lore, you know? We can look into it, it's an interesting fact for a name. Sonic Mania's original name? That sounds pretty cool. Sonic Discovery. Let's make it happen. It's an amazing name. However, it doesn't have to be Sonic Discovery. It could be literally anything else. I mean, I don't know, slap a random word at the end. Sonic Electric. That's stupid, but, you know, they could really do that. For our number 6 spot, and this is going to be a simple one, and I think this is the one point in the video that I think everyone's going to agree with me on, and it's that we should keep T. Lopes as the composer of the game, because T. Lopes is a man for all. T. Lopes' music is almost built for the classic games, and it's so well done, it just fits in so well. It's like, yeah, it's like cheese and crackers. It just goes together, man. I don't really see anyone else making the soundtrack, and T. Lopes is just the best. I mean, like, come on, man. Who doesn't like T. Lopes? Alright, come on. He's just awesome. For our number 5 spot, and I think this is going to be the most controversial one on this list, and it's that we need to bring in new villains, alright? I know a lot of people want to see Metal Sonic return, but I really don't. I'm tired of Metal Sonic, alright? Everyone loves him so much, and everyone puts him everywhere. Forces, Heroes, CD. That's too much Metal Sonic. Get him out of here. Even Mania. Like, please. Just, I understand him being in Mania, but just get rid of him. I understand he's a cool villain, but he's so overused, and every time he's used, he missed the mark, except for Mania, of course. Stop using this character. I'm tired of seeing him, and I want some new villains. Not like Deadly Six villains where they're all just one-note stereotypes. I want some new, cool villains that I want to be feeling threatened to these villains. I want Sonic and his friends to be scared of these villains. I want us to feel like we're scared to fight them. Like, you know, when you get to the final boss and you're like, oh, Death Egg Zone, let's go, baby, this is gonna be hard. You know, your first time going through, you're like, dang, this is hard. Yeah, I want that. I want to be, like, threatened. I want to be scared. I want to be scared to lose lives in this fight. This needs to be a scary villain. For our number 4 spot, I think most people will agree with me again. It's that this story should not have a tie-in with the mainline games, aka Classic Sonic coming into modern Sonic's games. Everyone pretty much doesn't want Classic Sonic to return the modern Sonic games. Please don't make a tie-in with the two games. If it does happen, there'll be backlash. Sega, please just don't do it for your own good. Classic Sonic should be its own storylines, making whole new stories. You guys may not like the story, but in Sonic 3, there was a story, and it was nice. It was a silent story. It was show, don't tell, and it was very well done. Classic Sonic needs his own stories that follow storylines like that. He doesn't need to be twisted in modern Sonic's shenanigans. Leave him to go deal with his really bad writing with stereotypical villains, alright? Don't let him clash with Classic Sonic. However, luckily, I don't think Sega's gonna do this because, I mean, this is all they've been hearing for the past few years is don't bring back Classic Sonic, so I don't think they're going to bring him back. However, luckily, I don't think Sega's going to do this, because all they've been hearing for the past few years is, don't bring back Classic Sonic, because Classic Sonic bad. And I'll be honestly surprised if they bring back Classic Sonic. There's no way Sega would do this. There is no way. I can't even think of a single game company that has the balls to bring back Classic Sonic in the next game. Like, it takes some major balls to bring him back. And, like, dude, you gotta be made out of steel. You have to have a thick noggin to be able to bring Classic Sonic back and be able to sleep in bed at night. Like, there's no way they can do this. Nobody with rational thought can do this. Why? Don't bring back Classic Sonic. Nobody wants it. Everyone hated you for it. Don't do it. For our number 3 spot, I'm about to get very passionate about this, and a lot of people are probably going to get passionate about disagreeing with me. But I think they should bring back Amy Rose in the next Classic Sonic game. Do I really need to explain myself? Apparently, because I've noticed that there's been a rise in Amy haters as of recent. I love Amy. She's one of my favorite characters in the entire Sonic canon. She's one of the best. She's up there with Sonic and Shadow, alright? She's literally one of the best. Yes, I know she hasn't had much significance in the recent games, but if you're going to criticize her for that, then you have to criticize everyone else who isn't Sonic and Tails, because Sonic and Tails are the only characters that have significance as of recent. Knuckles? Who cares about him? Silver? Who cares about him? SBO? Who even is that? Amy has always shown character traits to help out the less fortunate. An example of this would be Mania Adventures or Sonic Adventure 2, where she goes to help out the less fortunate, or maybe even Sonic Adventure with Gamma. Amy helping the less fortunate is shown in every interpretation of her character. So Sega, it's your move. Put her in the game, bro. I just want some Amy action. Like, why didn't you include her in the first place? She's in the cast of the Mania Adventures. I mean, come on, like, did we really need Ray? I mean, yeah, we do after I see him come back, but like, come on. Why no Amy? Bring her back, bro. For our number 2 spot, I think I'm gonna get a lot of praise for this one, and it's that we should have all new zones. I want this game to be all new zones so I can officially call it the Sonic 3 sequel. You know, I was thinking about it. It's such a shame Sega never even made a Sonic 4. I really would have liked to see what ideas they would have had. I mean, come on, it's Sonic the Hedgehog 4. Why wouldn't you make a Sonic the Hedgehog 4? They should just go ahead and call this game Sonic the Hedgehog 4. I mean, they haven't really used the title anywhere else. They might as well use it here. It's like the perfect time. Anyways, the main point of this is that we need all new zones with all new gimmicks, and I want to see the Mania team, if they're working on it, express all of their creativity and thoughts in these new zones with some new gimmicks that will blow our minds. Because when they made new zones in Sonic Mania, they were literally the best zones in the game, and they're awesome, alright? I want to see gimmicks come from the Mania team. I just want to see their creativity flow through this game. For our number 1 spot, it's that we should keep the Mania team. The Mania team is literally the GOAT. They are the best, and they can deliver the best experience for a classic Sonic game. I got some comments last video talking about me not liking Dimps in my last video. To be clear, I don't necessarily hate Dimps. I don't really. Dimps has made some good games like Sonic Rush. I'm just not the biggest fan of their punishing level design and other mistakes that they have made in the past. You see, Dimps could make a good classic Sonic game. I just think that they're not even close to being as good as the Mania team. Maybe give Dimps a different game, but don't give the next classic Sonic game to Dimps. Why would you hire Dimps to make the next classic Sonic game when the Mania team can make a masterpiece of a game that is so much better? It just makes no sense. Mania team makes better games. And I know a lot of people might get upset by that, but I'm not saying Dimps is a bad team. I'm just saying Mania team is better, and they can handle the classic games a lot better. They can make the games a lot better, so why would you switch to a development company that is not better than the Mania team? The Mania team is better. We go for the top quality. We don't go for our favorite team. Although still, I do wish Dimps does get a offered role in the Sonic games, maybe a spin-off game, another Sonic Rush game for the Switch. I mean, oh dang, I'll be down for that. Imagine getting a new Sonic Rush game on the Switch, a new classic Sonic game, and a new modern Sonic game. You have like 3 development teams all making different Sonic games. That is just so cool to me. If Dimps makes the next Sonic game, it won't be the worst thing in the world. They can still make a pretty dang good classic Sonic game. But I still prefer the Mania team because of the amount of quality that they show in their games previously. Anyways, before I go on to the outro and do my normal thing, I want to give you guys an update on the Sonic 06 backwards compatibility news, because I've been keeping updates on it, and we actually have a source from a new person that's not the same old person, who actually says the same thing, that maybe Sonic 06 is coming. Now the screenshot here pretty much proves everything, and basically says that there's a big possibility that Sonic 06 will be backwards compatible in the future. It's not confirmed. I guess Sega and Microsoft haven't really done the deal, they haven't really shook hands on it yet, but if you guys go talk to Microsoft support and let them know that you want Sonic 06 a lot, then go do that, because when they hear that, they report that to Microsoft, and the more wants for this game, the more likely they are to put on backwards compatible. That's what they did with Black Ops 2. And I also saw some misconception in my last video about Sonic 06. There was a lot of people thinking this was going to be a remake of Sonic 06, a remaster, or like some port. It's not a port, it's not a remaster, it's not a remake, It's just making the old Sonic 06 game run on current hardware. It might fix FPS and resolution load times, but that's all it will fix. There is going to be no story changes, there's going to be no gameplay changes, they're not going to fix bugs, because it's not a port, it's not a remaster, it's not a remake. They're just making the disc work on current hardware. That is all that it's doing. It's not going to change anything, period. Now, there was some questions about if they can play on a normal Xbox One, doesn't have to be an Xbox Series X. And most likely, yes, you can probably play this on your Xbox One because every other backwards compatible game you can play on the Xbox One. I doubt they would change that for this game. I mean, like, Sonic 06 isn't so crazy that they only put it on Series X. They're probably gonna put it on the Xbox One, so you can probably count on it coming to the Xbox One and Series X consoles, and probably later on down the year to PlayStation Now for the PlayStation players out there. So again, if you want this game, go talk to Microsoft support, or if you're too lazy like me to do that, then just go tweet at Sega or Sonic Team or just Microsoft support about it. Go tweet at them telling them that you want Sonic 06, and they will get the message. They'll start informing Sega, and Sega just has to give them the go-ahead, and you'll probably have it less than a week. Anyways, this is the outro, guys, and I made a video that I completed earlier, and it was pretty much done. I could release it, but I had to delete it because I wasn't satisfied with the video. It would have got a lot of views, but I thought the video was pretty bad, honestly. So I don't know if this video is coming out late. I'm gonna try to get it out by tomorrow. I am hoping I can, because I want quality on this channel. If this video comes out a little bit late, I am so sorry. I'm trying my hardest. I love you guys. Make sure to join the Discord server down below if you want to talk to me. Adios.